Well, how would you feel living next to this? Trash piled up several feet high, spilling out to the edges of the property, and you'd think city workers have the power to make people like this clean up. But as I-Team investigator Adam Walzer discovered, going after habitual code violators is not as easy as you'd think.
It was the American dream to own a house and live life of liberty and pursuit of happiness.
Carl Cosio was living his dream in the home built by his grandparents 100 years ago. But some of his neighbors say they're living a nightmare.
And I can't even sit back on my porch, drink a cup of coffee without getting eaten alive by mosquitoes.
They blame plenty of problems on tons of trash accumulating in Cosio's yard.
I've seen rats run across the power lines.
They say there's snakes and rats and things. Is that true?
Every yard has snakes and rats.
I'm just aggravated that nobody's doing anything about it.
And we're going to try to, develop policies and practices that'll address these issues quickly.
Tampa Neighborhood Enhancement Director Sal Ruggiero says the city has opened 15 cases against Cosio over the past 20 years, fining him hundreds of thousands of dollars, but Cosio hasn't paid the fine nor cleaned up the mess. The problem is that Florida's homestead law allows homeowners to refuse to let inspectors on their property.
Under certain public safety, health, welfare situations, I think that we could probably find a way to get onto these properties.
We met Ruggiero at another piece of property that belonged to another habitual code violator. City crews spent the past 3 weeks cleaning it up.
We took 141 tons of debris off this property.
282,000 pounds of just about everything you can imagine.
Oh, you couldn't see the houses. That's how much stuff was there.
Are you serious? How did they live in a house like this?
Every time I walk by, I was like, damn. But it looks a lot better now.
The city was only able to access the property and clean it up after the owner died. Now taxpayers are picking up the tab.
20 grand, yes.
As for Cosio,
you got a lot of stuff here.
I got a lot of stuff, and I realize that, and I don't want that.
The City Code Enforcement Board gave Cosio a 90-day extension to get things in order.
They're going to give me a little bit more time, and I told them I'm going to try to do the best I can.
To get the extension, Cosio had to agree to let inspectors on the property when his time is up.
We're going to clean that property on the 91st day, but then we're going to monitor it, and we're not going to allow him to get like that again.
Cosio's neighbors say they just want to see the mess get cleaned up, however it happens.
He's a nice guy. I don't mind him staying, but his living conditions seem to change.
And I'm here and I want to make the changes. I want to kick them out, ship them out, and keep them out. And I mean it.
In 2004, then Tampa mayoral candidate Carl Cosio was an advocate for change. The hardest change now begins at home.
Do you want to throw this away? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to throw it away. Some of it I save it for money.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walzer, taking action for you.